Hello and welcome to this Zwift Run live stream. My name is Stephen. I'm a Zwift ambassador, a community run leader and your host today. There's a countdown clock up there showing how long to go before the start of the main event, so you've probably got time to tidy the kitchen, take the trash out and grab yourself a drink before we get going. If you've never seen Zwift before, it's an online game where athletes from all over the world train, compete against and socialise with each other live and in real time. All you need to take part is a foot pod, an internet connection, access to a treadmill and a device on which to run the Zwift app. You can use a computer, an iPad, an iPhone, a high-end Android device. Zwift even works on Apple TV. If you have a smart treadmill, you don't even need a foot pod, as your treadmill will send your speed direct to Zwift. Once you've logged in and made sure your equipment is connected, you can join others live for structured group workouts or social runs. You could do a solo workout or take part in one of the many in-game challenges. You could also pit yourself against people from all over the world in a race. There are various Zwift worlds. Some are based on existing places like London, New York, Innsbruck, Richmond, Virginia and Harrogate in the UK. But the biggest world is the fictional Watopia, where you can run in glass tunnels underwater, through the middle of a volcano, in a jungle, up to the top of a snow-capped mountain and on country trails. Watopia is where the Zwift developers let their imagination fly. Like any computer game, the more you run, the higher up the levels you climb and the more virtual goodies you require. If you're a regular treadmill runner, Zwift is going to transform your training. If you're a hater, Zwift is going to change the way you think about indoor running. Before we go any further, if you're watching on YouTube, please click that subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time we go live on this channel. If you're watching on Facebook, please click the like button on the Film My Run page. Film My Run is also my other YouTube channel where I post real world runs, so if you're interested in marathons, ultra running, 10Ks or triathlons, you'll find product reviews, interviews and races over on that channel. I've been running all my life. I started running long distance races in 2011 when I ran my first half marathon, and that was followed a year later by my first marathon in Paris. I've run the Paris Marathon every year since and have now run well over 100 marathons and ultras. I started using Zwift at the beginning of 2015 when indoor cycling and smart trainers really took off. In the early days, I held the long distance record for cycling of 500 kilometres on Zwift for about 48 hours. And when running started in 2016, I was the first person to run a marathon on Zwift. So if you have any questions about Zwift, if I don't know the answer, I probably know somebody who does. Okay, so now you can go and take the trash out and get that drink. And make sure you keep an eye on that countdown and be back in time for the start proper. Well, go on then, don't just sit there gawping at me. Basically, this message is going to go around in a loop again and again until the start of the run, so you may as well go and do something constructive in the meantime. Hello and welcome to this Zwift Run live stream. My name is Stephen. I'm a Zwift ambassador, a community run leader and your host today. There's a countdown clock up there showing how long to go before the start of the main event, so you've probably got time to tidy the kitchen, take the trash out and grab yourself a drink before we get going. If you've never seen Zwift before, it's an online game where athletes from all over the world train, compete against and socialise with each other live and in real time. All you need to take part is a foot pod, an internet connection, access to a treadmill and a device on which to run the Zwift app. You can use a computer, an iPad, an iPhone, a high-end Android device. Zwift even works on Apple TV. If you have a smart treadmill, you don't even need a foot pod, as your treadmill will send your speed direct to Zwift. Once you've logged in and made sure your equipment is connected, you can join others live for structured group workouts or social runs. You could do a solo workout or take part in one of the many in-game challenges. You could also pit yourself against people from all over the world in a race. There are various Zwift worlds. Some are based on existing places like London, New York, Innsbruck, Richmond, Virginia and Harrogate in the UK. But the biggest world is the fictional Watopia, where you can run in glass tunnels underwater, through the middle of a volcano, in a jungle, up to the top of a snow-capped mountain and on country trails. Watopia is where the Zwift developers let their imagination fly. Like any computer game, the more you run, the higher up the levels you climb and the more virtual goodies you require. If you're a regular treadmill runner, Zwift is going to transform your training. If you're a hater, Zwift is going to change the way you think about indoor running. Before we go any further, if you're watching on YouTube, please click that subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time we go live on this channel. If you're watching on Facebook, please click the like button on the Film My Run page. Film My Run is also my other YouTube channel where I post real world runs, so if you're interested in marathons, ultra running, 10Ks or triathlons, you'll find product reviews, interviews and races over on that channel. I've been running all my life. I started running long distance races in 2011 when I ran my first half marathon, and that was followed a year later by my first marathon in Paris. I've run the Paris Marathon every year since and have now run well over 100 marathons and ultras. I started using Zwift at the beginning of 2015 when indoor cycling and smart trainers really took off. In the early days, I held the long distance record for cycling of 500 kilometres on Zwift for about 48 hours. And when running started in 2016, I was the first person to run a marathon on Zwift. So if you have any questions about Zwift, if I don't know the answer, I probably know somebody who does. Okay, so now you can go and take the trash out and get that drink. And make sure you keep an eye on that countdown and be back in time for the start proper. Well, go on then, don't just sit there gawping at me. Basically, this message is going to go around in a loop again and again until the start of the run, so you may as well go and do something constructive in the meantime. Hello and welcome to this Zwift Run live stream. My name is Stephen. I'm a Zwift ambassador, a community run leader and your host today. There's a countdown clock up there showing how long to go before the start of the main event, so you've probably got time to tidy the kitchen, take the trash out and grab yourself a drink before we get going. If you've never seen Zwift before, it's an online game where athletes from all over the world train, compete against and socialise with each other live and in real time. All you need to take part is a footpod, an internet connection, access to a treadmill and a device on which to run the Zwift app. You can use a computer, an iPad, an iPhone, a high-end Android device. Zwift even works on Apple TV. If you have a smart treadmill, you don't even need a footpod, as your treadmill will send your speed direct to Zwift. Once you've logged in and made sure your equipment is connected, you can join others live for structured group workouts or social runs. You could do a solo workout or take part in one of the many in-game challenges. You could also pit yourself against people from all over the world in a race. There are various Zwift worlds. Some are based on existing places like London, New York, Innsbruck, Richmond, Virginia and Harrogate in the UK. But the biggest world is the fictional Watopia, where you can run in glass tunnels underwater, through the middle of a volcano, in a jungle, up to the top of a snow-capped mountain and on country trails. Watopia is where the Zwift developers let their imagination fly. Like any computer game, the more you run, the higher up the levels you climb and the more virtual goodies you require. If you're a regular treadmill runner, Zwift is going to transform your training. If you're a hater, Zwift is going to change the way you think about indoor running. Before we go any further, if you're watching on YouTube, please click that subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time we go live on this channel. If you're watching on Facebook, please click the like button on the Film My Run page. Film My Run is also my other YouTube channel where I post real world runs, so if you're interested in marathons, ultra running, 10Ks or triathlons, you'll find product reviews, interviews and races over on that channel. I've been running all my life. I started running long distance races in 2011 when I ran my first half marathon, and that was followed a year later by my first marathon in Paris. I've run the Paris Marathon every year since and have now run well over 100 marathons and ultras. I started using Zwift at the beginning of 2015 when indoor cycling and smart trainers really took off. In the early days, I held the long distance record for cycling of 500 kilometres on Zwift for about 48 hours. And when running started in 2016, I was the first person to run a marathon on Zwift. So if you have any questions about Zwift, if I don't know the answer, I probably know somebody who does. Okay, so now you can go and take the trash out and get that drink. And make sure you keep an eye on that countdown and be back in time for the start proper. Well, go on then, don't just sit there gawping at me. Basically, this message is going to go around in a loop again and again until the start of the run, so you may as well go and do something constructive in the meantime. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is Film My Run on Zwift. My name is Stephen Cousins and we are broadcasting live on Facebook and on YouTube. While we're getting everything ready, it would be absolutely awesome if you could go and subscribe to the Film My Run YouTube channel and also the Zwift Live YouTube channel. You can also find us on Facebook at facebook.com/filmmyrun and also Twitter at filmmyrun, and the website is www.filmmyrun.com. It's very nearly time, so sit back, relax, don't forget to drop me a ride on and watch me do all the hard work. Good evening, welcome, or good morning, or good afternoon, wherever you are. We are live in Shed Quarters. It is 6:30 in the evening in the UK here, 7:30 Central European time, and sometime lunchtime in the USA. Hello if you're in the USA and taking a lunch break from work. We are doing the recovery run this evening, the ZLDR recovery hour. So we have 1 hour of sedate running at 9 kph, and we've got all the usual crew joining us this evening. So hello to everyone. I am broadcasting on Facebook, YouTube and Twitch. I am watching Twitch, YouTube and Facebook chat, I think. Yeah, I think I'm watching all of them. So if you're watching on YouTube, hello. Hello Amanda, hello Adrian, hello Tina, Clive, Anthony, Yoko, Carol, Shane, Adam. Megan is leading the run tonight. Hello Megan. So hello to everyone. Let me just talk to my daughter for 1 second. Just get the wooden spoon and get a fork and dip it in and just taste it.
answer is, look, if it is, just turn the hob off. And you can just drain a bit out if you want and have it.
I was cooking pasta for my daughter and then realised I'd run out of time. Oh yes, Tina. She says, thought we were jumping over to the pretzel run at 7. Shall we do that? We've still got time to jump over to pretzel at 7. What do we think? That is a good shout, actually, Tina. Let me just ask the gang. Is anybody jumping over to the pretzel run at 7 p.m? Right, Tina says yes, we should do that. Tina says, I've got a new thermometer, 17.8 in the cave today. It's 21 here. It's warmer on the south coast. Paul Swain is jumping over. Carol is jumping over. Okay. So that's a few people jumping over to the pretzel run at 7. Clive Finnemore's jumping over to the pretzel run. Okay, I'll put my name down for the pretzel run as well, and we'll jump over to that when it happens. Right. So we're going to do 2 runs tonight. We're going to do half of the recovery hour. So 30 minutes of this, and then we'll jump over to the pretzel run and do 7k over there. So we're just going nice and easy for these first 30 minutes. Right, Megan's doing a quiz. I've missed the first portion of the quiz. At 14.8 degrees with 78% humidity for Clive in Cornwall. So it seems like it's warmer here. Yeah, it's 21 degrees in Shed Quarters tonight. Okay, right, I've got what Megan's doing now. You've got to name the film from the clue that Megan gives you. So that one was What's in the Box. And so the film was 7, if you remember that film. Kevin DeLuca says, I thought you'd be in Chicago this weekend for your weekly marathon. Yeah, not this weekend. I know somebody who is there, Nick Bester, who is another YouTuber. He did Berlin and he did London and he's going to Chicago and then he's got another one after that. Right, Megan says, which 2 Steven Spielberg movies are from the same script? Which 2 Steven Spielberg movies are from the same script? No idea. And Android says is 1 ET. Ironic, given your name, Anne. Right, so one of the films is E.T. What is the other one? It's not Jurassic Park, apparently. So, what Steven Spielberg film, or what two Steven Spielberg films are from the same script? Is it Jaws 1 and Jaws 2? E.T. and Poltergeist. Where'd you get that from? Heather says, good evening all, enjoy your run. Thank you, Heather. E.T. was originally going to be a horror film. Wow. Well, there you go. You learn something every day. Victoria's just come back from a 21-kilometre run with Ellis. So my son Ellis has just done his third half marathon today. He's 11 years old and he's done 3 half marathons. All on the same route. Very hilly. I say very hilly, I mean a hilly half marathon. It's got 400 metres of ascent, so that's 1,200 feet of elevation gain in that half marathon. No idea, Megan. Never seen that film. Tina says, wow, go Ellis. Yeah, it doesn't frighten him at all. He just goes for it. 2.5 hours it took them. They've just come back. Hercules, no, doesn't ring any bells, Megan, I'm afraid. Oh, Megan's slowed down. What's up with Megan? Okay, if you haven't seen The Sandlot, you should watch it. Very funny, okay? And Clive says, well done, Ellis. Awesome running. I've just bitten my lip. That hurt. Megan, where are you going? Heather says, that's very impressive indeed. Well done. I did a slow half marathon in Glasgow last Sunday and I still haven't recovered. Well, I'm sure Ellis will take a little time to recover from this one. Right, Megan says, what movie is the following quote from? So let's look out for this quote. Here's looking at you, kid. Casablanca? Is it Casablanca? Yeah, Amanda says Casablanca as well. Must be. We've got it right, Amanda. Mark got it first. Oh yeah, look at that. Mark got it really quickly. I didn't even see that. That was so quick. Oh right, camera 1 is frozen. All right, thank you, Carol. I wonder why camera 1 has frozen. Let's reset it. Oh right, it doesn't even want to appear now. What's going on there? Okay, I'll have to stop and pull the plug out and put it back in again. There we go.
sorted. Thanks for letting me know, Carol. Adrian says, my avatar has frozen. We'll try to join you in Pretzel Land, okay? So if you don't know, if you've just started watching, we are jumping over to the Pretzel Run in 20 minutes' time. So we're going to carry on with the recovery hour for the next 20 minutes. Right, Carol is now my mother, apparently. No problems, son, she says. Why do all the women on here mother me? Question mark. Megan is just as bad, and Sarah Jacobson is worse. And Tina is just downright abusive. Tina says, because you're quite pathetic. So Megan says, you must need it, Stephen. Oh, no, now it's gone funny again. What's going on there? What camera is that? Let's go. What is that? What is going on there? Another black screen. Kevin says, it's a long time since you had a technical problem, Stephen. I started to get worried. Right, yeah. Look, that camera's disappeared now. What the heck? Okay, bear with me a second. I'm going to have to try and sort something out here. Something's gone wrong here. I know all those are working. What is the matter with it? And there was some strange audio there, apparently. No, was it this? Okay, let's go. That was me pressing that button. I'm missing Megan's quiz here. Right, all the cameras that I have seem to be working all right. So I don't know why we had a black screen there for a second. Very strange. Clive says, run faster and generate some power on that dynamo. It's getting near to Halloween, so there are gremlins in the equipment. There's 2 films for you, Megan. Halloween and Gremlins. Yeah, full cam 1 seems to not be working. That's weird. This is very strange. All my cameras are working fine. I do not understand why there is a black screen on the bottom left there. Makes no sense. Right, anyway, whatever. Okay, so we have 15 minutes to go before the pretzel run. Clive says the dark camera is set up in Tina's cupboard. She's currently being let out, so the lights are off. Good evening, Amy. Megan says, what's the name of the fictional land where Frozen takes place? Arundel, says Amanda. Another point to Amanda. Or Arundel. Not entirely sure. Right, and now Carol says the stream has just stopped on YouTube. What is going on with my stream tonight? Tina says, I put a new battery in my HR monitor. It's still playing up. My heart must be broken. Oh. Right. Megan says, okay, Stephen, you better get this one. Right, Clive says the stream is okay. So, Carol, that must be at your end. Freddy Krueger wears a striped sweater. What are the colours of the stripes? Oh, red and white? No idea. No idea. Is it red and white? Maroon and white, says Amanda. It's not red and white. No, I've no idea. Do I look like the kind of person who watches scary movies? Question mark. Orange and white, says Bassett. Megan says, I don't know, you told me to watch Halloween. I just know it's a film. I've never watched any horror movies. I'm far too timid. Amy says, I don't like scary films. Victoria doesn't like scary films either. To be honest, I do like scary films, but I'm just, I'm playing the idiot here. Clive doesn't like horror movies. Tina doesn't like horror movies, she says. Carol says the stream is okay, it must have been my end. Bassett says I don't like horror movies either. Right, Megan says she's seen us mention both the colours of Freddy Krueger's jumper, but not in the same answer, so we don't know. We are 20 minutes in, make sure you hydrate, says Megan. Clive says, I don't like the cheesy scary films, only the realistic ones. Red and green are the colours of the stripes. Well, there you go. Uh, 10 minutes before we leave Megan and jump over to the pretzel run. What scene in the movie Pulp Fiction was filmed backwards? Oh gosh, that's a good question. What scene in the film Pulp Fiction was filmed backwards? Wow. That is a decent question, Megan. I do not know. Is it the car crash scene? The car crash scene with Bruce Willis? Question mark? Or was it, or it could have been the dinner, the restaurant with what's her name? Was it the restaurant scene with what's her face? Can't remember her name. One, yes. Uma Thurman. Adam Coffler says, very descriptive, Steve. Why did they do it in reverse? Question mark. Anybody know why they did it in reverse then? Clive really is trying to make Lucy attend Park Walk. Well, Park Run is cancelled in Worthing tomorrow because they thought they were filming. Somebody was filming on the seafront. There is filming on the seafront, but apparently not tomorrow. But they've cancelled Park Run. Okay, because they needed to put the needle in her and then film them pulling it out of her. Okay, wow. Adrian is recalibrated and back in the game. He says, see you at 7. I may have to visit the small room of the house before we start. New Zealand. Oh, Adam was there again. Oh, that was close. Where was Lord of the Rings filmed? Was Megan's question. Everyone knows it's New Zealand. It depends who was quickest as to who gets the points. Adam got it first. I've had no notification to join the pretzel run, by the way. Has anyone else had notification to join the... Oh, there it is. Okay, I might... Not yet, eh? We'll leave it a couple of minutes. Look, that camera's gone again on that... There's no camera. Again. What is going on with my stream? This is ridiculous. Black screen again. And another black screen. Very weird. Okay, I am going to slow down and stop, and I'm going to go to the John. I'm going to go to the John, and then I'm going to come back and sort out the stream and jump over to the pretzel run. Bear with me for a couple of minutes. Now, how do we jump over to... It's not going to do it now, is it? It's not going to allow me to do it. Come on. Am I going to have to log out and log back in again? Right, quit event. Yes. Join event. Okay, there we go. Right, now let me have a quick look at why on earth we've got 1 minute to find out why this camera isn't working. Right, that's weird. All the cameras seem to be working when I look at the... Yeah, everything seems to be working. It's very strange. Oh, hang on a minute. No, what's going on there? Okay, the mixes have gone wrong. Okay. Not going to be able to do this in time, am I? Ooh, I think I might have just got it, just in time. Right, I think we're okay now. Adrian says end that. Yeah, I've just realised. Okay, let's go at 10 kph. 10 kph for the pretzel run. Right, we're doing 7k now for this run. So this is the pretzel run. So if you've not seen this, this is called the Pretzel Fest Run Stage 1. And it's 7.4 kilometres, and you get this beautiful Lederhosen running kit. Stage 1 will get you the kit, and then if you complete Stage 1, you get the socks as well. And then you can also get a hat and some shoes if you do Stages 2 and 3. So Stage 1 ends at the end of this week, Stage 2 is next week, and Stage 3 the week after that. Amy says, I've not had spam in a while. It's unfortunate, so there's not a lot we can do about the spam, apart from complain to YouTube about it. It's happening every stream now, isn't it? Need to catch up with the guys. Actually, they're just a bit ahead of me, aren't they? Little gang. Anthony Anderson is with us here. Carol says her braces are too tight. Carol, I have the scissors. Well done on your half marathon with Ellis, Victoria. Looks like you did a good job. Carol says her pants would fall down if I use the scissors. Right, settle in with the gang now at 6 kph with 7k to go. I've no idea how far we did in the first run, but it can't have been more than 4k. So we're running a bit quicker now. 10 kph, 9 kph in the recovery hour, 10 kph in the pretzel run. Victoria says, I'm seriously unfit and questioning my ability to complete the Beachy Head Marathon. I couldn't keep up with Ellis. Wow. Scary stuff, Victoria. Maybe Ellis should come and do the Beachy Head Marathon with us. Drag you along. Oh, Tina says we did 3.99 kilometres. That is annoying. Did we really only do 3.99? How frustrating is that? If I'd known, I would have walked the extra 10 metres. Apparently that's what Strava says. Let me have a look on my Strava. Yeah, that is annoying. 3.9 kilometres. Hang on. I haven't even got 3.9, I've got 3.90. So not even 3.99. I've got 3.90. Oh, Victoria. Victoria says her run was just short of a half marathon. That is very annoying. Right, here's what I'm thinking. I am quite hungry, looking forward to my dinner. I might, if you guys don't mind, I might do this progressive. So I'm going to go up through the gears, so every kilometre I'm going to add like 1 kilometre per hour extra. So the final one would be at 16 kph. I know you guys probably don't want to do that. Oh, Victoria couldn't see the distance on her watch. Why couldn't you see the distance on your watch? Clive Finnemore says, well done on the podcast launch, Stephen. Well, yes, so it hasn't really involved much work. It's just that if you want to listen to the Film My Run videos rather than watch them, if you can't watch them because you're in the car or because you're out running, you can now listen on Spotify and Apple Podcasts to my films, just audio only. So I've launched the Film My Run podcast today. Right, I am going to push it for these kilometres, if you don't mind, guys. Just because I'm quite hungry, so I'm going to speed up every kilometre. We'll see if I can do 1 kilometre at 16 kph. Who knows? Okay, Victoria, you need to change the screen on your watch so that the distance is really big. Oh, sorry, I sped up too early. Adrian's avatar has frozen again, so he's trying to catch up. I will stay at 11 until 5 kilometers to go. So then it'll be 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. My tummy is really rumbling. I'm very hungry. I don't know why. I've suddenly come over starving hungry. Oh, there's more spam, unfortunately. Sorry about that, guys. Maybe it is because of the spam that I am hungry, Heather. You're right. It must be that. So we are doing the Pretzel Fest Run Stage 1 in Lederhosen, and we are on the pretzel route on Watopia. I did say last time we did this run that we should be in Innsbruck because of the Lederhosen, and got shouted at because obviously we are doing the pretzel route, which is in Watopia. There's no getting away from it. Paul Hayward says I'm enjoying my dinner at the moment. Adrian says you need to clear your search history. Victoria, is there any way that you can go onto my laptop and ban that user from the chat? I don't know if... I think there's a way that if you go into my laptop, because it's already logged in as me, if you go to the live stream, and then I think you can right click or something and ban the user. Can you have a look at that for me, Victoria, if you're not busy, please? Ah, Yoko. So, the plan is, because I'm starving hungry, and I want to get this run done, we're doing it progressive, but quite aggressively progressive. We're going up 1 kilometre per hour every kilometre. So, we're at 5.4k to go now, so when we get to 5k to go, we're going to go up to 12 kph. There's the blue whale in the background. Dolphins passing us as well. I'm going to put the fan on because it's going to get quite warm in here now. It's 21 degrees Celsius in shed quarters this evening. Just over 5k to go of the pretzel run. Somebody's suddenly stopped. Anthony Anderson has stopped dead in his tracks. See you soon, Amy. Hello, Amanda. Amanda says, I'm glad I didn't decide to run this one. I wouldn't be able to keep up. Well, Carol's quite happily doing 6 kph. Adrian has barometer envy. Yeah, Tina's got a barometer as well. Or thermometer. Thermometer? Barometer? Okay, up to 12 now. 12 kph. Settle into it. Relax. Settle into the new speed. The new pace. 5k to go. Just under 5k left. And Tina says it's warming up in there, 21.3 at Tina's place now. That's not a great view, is it? When it gets tough in a couple of kilometres' time, there will be less talking. Paul says, is Clive's garage underwater? 97% humidity. Tina's going to stop at 5k in. Okay, Tina, no worries. Well, the Avatar's certainly underwater, isn't it? So, no surprise that we're at 97% humidity. 57 here, though. Leo, hello, Leo. Says, hello, Mr. Cousins, and everyone else who's here. I hope you're all well. I see Stephen is slacking as usual. Hey, I'm doing progressive now. By the way, Leo, while you're here, and I remember, if you are still coming to Beachy Head for the marathon, in Eastbourne the night before, so Friday night, we're all going to get together for a meal. Is that all right? Can you join us for a meal on Friday night before the marathon? "500 metres and we'll speed up again." Okay, bear that in mind, Leo, and I'll be in touch with all the restaurant details in the next week or so. Going to try and book it for 6 o'clock so we're not too late to bed. And Carol says, hi, Leo. Well done, Tina, by the way. Tina is pushing it with us. Currently 5 kph. She is going to stop when she gets to 5 kilometres, but still, good effort, Tina. Really hoping that Victoria isn't going to eat all the pasta before I finish the run. Tina says I'm dying. Well, we're going to speed up again in 100 metres or so. And breaking news, Liverpool are going to host the Eurovision Song Contest next year. Liverpool to host the Eurovision Song Contest. I wonder if we can get tickets. Amanda says, go Tina. Okay, next speed increase coming up now. Here we go, up to 13 kilometres per hour now. Okay to go. Heather, who were you rooting for? Tina, you're doing amazing. So this was my marathon pace for about 17 miles at the London Marathon on Sunday. I managed to stay at this pace for 17 miles before I started to slow down. Maybe 18 miles. Heart rate 163 for Tina. 150 here. Oh, Glasgow, okay. Yeah, unlucky. I can see the heart rate is going to go way up in the last 3k. Paul Hayward says Gloucester has a big hall. We could have held it. Right. Coming up to 4 kilometres run. 3.4 kilometres to go. Speeding up again shortly. Heart rate now 155. Trying to stay comfortable, trying to stay relaxed. "400 metres and then we'll speed up."
Right on. to infinity and beyond.
Okay, Tina's going to slow down now and just recover for a few hundred metres before the end. Well done, Tina. Good work. Great work, in fact. Amazing, Tina. Okay. So it's time for us to speed up now to 14 kilometres an hour. So 14 kilometres an hour now. $3K to go. Victoria hasn't managed to ban our spam user. Tina was going to do breaking point, but decided to chill here instead. Well done, Tina. Right, only Clive left with me now, so me and Clive can try and push it to the end. Heart rate 157, 158, 159. Two and a half kilometres left. Oh, Adrian is still there as well. Keep going, Adrian. This is where it's going to start to get tough now. 2.5K to go. It's going to be less talking for the last 2 kilometres. Just got to breathe. Unlucky, Adrian. Adrian De Winter, thank you. Heart rate going up, 160 now. And nearly time to go up to 15 kph. Almost up to park run pace now. Okay, here we go, 15 kilometres an hour now. Right, radio silence now. Keep my heart rate as low as I can. Which is exactly what Leo's just told me to do. One mile to go. Yep. Hopefully it'll be alright. Okay, 16 now for the final kilometre. No, Clive doesn't like running fast. I think we got up to 175 there. So that's good, isn't it? Good work, everyone. Yeah. Okay, dinner time. Yeah, always good to have a bit of a push. But I am a long way off another sub-3 marathon, that's for sure. Definitely started to get a bit tough.
I'm toast,
says Clive. Definitely started to get a bit tough when we hit 14 kph. So 14, 15 and 16, yeah, hard work. Adrian says, well done, Stephen, beat the GB champ. Yeah, Adrian, Mutsayers, UK, or Great Britain, is it Great Britain or UK? Middle distance ultra running champion. Vet 50. Right, Clive says, take care, stay safe, everyone. Yeah, I'm going to go for my dinner. Good little run out. Thank you very much for watching, and well done if you took part in either the ZLDR recovery hour, which we started with, and then we jumped over halfway through the recovery hour. We jumped over to this Pretzel Fest run. If you haven't got your Lederhosen kit yet, make sure that you go and get it. And I think I'm going to have to just walk out to get to 7.5 just to get the extra XP points. And then we will go and get some pasta. We'll have a shower and get some pasta. And that's it for the evening. And we will be off this weekend. We're going to the Stranger Things experience tomorrow with the family and me. The rest of the family and me. I am part of the family. So yeah, Stranger Things experience tomorrow in London. And then we'll have a chill out on Sunday, and we'll be back with the community run on Monday. I'm hoping that in November, Victoria is going to take over the community run. Because I'm thinking maybe I'm going to go and start track sessions every week on a Monday evening. But we'll see. We'll see how that works out. So, did we get... Yes, we're up to 7.5. Right. Take care, everyone. Thank you very much for watching, and well done if you took part. And we'll see you on Monday evening for the community run. Take care, everyone. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.